When Declare has a long suit in dummy and they don't touch it at trick 2 or 3, whenever they gain the lead, right? They don't go right to that long suit. Alarm should be sounding for the defenders, right? Alarm should be sounding for the defenders that this has now become from a passive defense to an aggressive defense. And it's staring you right in the face, okay? So the logic is behind it to help us remember, why do we move from a passive defense to an aggressive defense when Declare leaves a long suit and dummy? Well, the logic is, if Declare needed to build tricks in that long suit, they would be going to that long suit right away, right? They wouldn't be playing a side suit when they gain the entry from trick 1, right? They would be using one of their techniques to develop the winners in that long suit. So if they don't, it means the missing honors, the cards you can't see in the dummy, are sitting in Declare's hand, and that suit is ready to run. And that is what moves you from a passive defense, everyday defense, to an aggressive defense. And that is when you do all sorts of things like play second hand high instead of second hand low, right? Or win a trick when you know you generally duck a trick, right? All of the general rules that we know for defense are no more when we see an attacking aggressive defense is required. And the tip-off is when Declare leaves a long suit and dummy without cashing it, without setting it up, without working on it, right? Using promotion or using finessing or using long suit development, all of our techniques. That's when you got to sit up in your chair as defender and break all the rules. So let's take a look at an example. And here, West opens 2 hearts, North bids 3 diamonds, East passes, and South bids 3 no trump. And it goes all pass. And we get the Queen of Hearts opening lead. So as Declare can count winners, right? They can count 2 heart winners and 6 diamond winners is 8. But they have to create a trick. They have to sneak a trick, right? That spade suit is looking pretty daunting, right? If the defenders get in and lead a spade and the spades are pretty ugly, might lose a club, the ace of clubs, and say 4 spades. So South as Declare can foresee this happening and says, you know what? Before I cash off those diamonds, give the defenders an opportunity to discard, I'm going to try to sneak a club by. Win the opening lead, right? Win the opening lead with the king, that would be the technical card for Declare in a no trump contract, and lead the 2 of clubs at trick 2. Now let's sit in West's chair, because West is the hot seat. And look at West's clubs, the ace, jack, 6. Every bone in West's body says to play low, right? Play low, so that you can keep whatever honor in South's hand guarded with the ace, jack. But the dummy tells you otherwise. West, looking at that diamond suit, says, that's bizarre. Why is South leading a club to the king instead of leading a diamond to the king to knock out the ace? Well, it's because South has the ace in their hand, and those diamonds are ready to run. In other words, South doesn't need to do any work on that diamond suit because it's ready to run. What South needs to do is trick West, lull West to sleep. Say second hand low, West, second hand low. And if West plays the 6 of clubs at trick 2, Declare wins that king, right? And that's the 9th trick. You will see Declare running that heart, running those diamonds, and claiming 9 tricks and going home. But the observant defender notices a long suit and dummy and asks themselves, why in the world is Declare working on the club suit instead of the diamond suit? And the only answer, well, maybe Declare has no clue what they're doing, but let's not defend like that. The only answer is declare has the missing honor, in this case, the ace of diamonds. And those diamonds are ready to run. And West needs to switch from a passive defense to an aggressive defense by flying with the ace of clubs at trick 2 instead of playing second hand low. Flying with the ace of clubs